Welcome to another episode of Midlife Gaming, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about Uncharted Lost Legacy. So I actually just finished beating this game, and I am now complete with the series. So if you haven't played this game, definitely play it. It was a good time. I will say this is probably my least favorite in the series just because Nathan's not in it. Nathan's story concluded in part 4, so this version has Chloe, Fraser, and Nadine in the game. They're the main characters. You mainly play as Chloe, who's a character in the first 3 games. If you haven't played them, I highly recommend, obviously, going back and playing them or at least watching a video on YouTube explaining the story of the games. Because if you don't, you're not going to understand what's going on as far as the story goes. Nadine's a character in part 4, who I didn't care for much in part 4, but you get to know a little bit more about Chloe and Nadine and what makes them tick, and it tells a really good story. It's pretty short. I think I beat the game in about 5 or 6 hours. It's definitely a lot shorter than the other ones. You're looking for treasure in the game, just like the other ones. You're looking for a tusk, and obviously you got a villain, and there's some, lots of battles, stealth, hand-to-hand combat, which I must say had gotten better in this one. They did try to do some more open-world missions in this one. Even more than, especially one of the missions is pretty long. It's like Chapter 4, I believe, I played, and I thought the game was going to be a lot longer than it was because it took me a while to beat Chapter 4. So I actually have this game on the PS4. I beat it on the PS5 Pro, which is this version. So this game originally came out in 2017. It sold pretty well. It did a little over 5 million copies sold. A lot of people, I think, didn't buy it probably because, like me, when it first came out, I really didn't want anything to do with it. Since it didn't have Nathan in it, I really didn't have much hope for it. Yes, I knew it was probably going to have good gameplay because it is an Uncharted game. I figured it'd be similar to all the rest of them. But without Nathan in it, I feel like Nathan Drake is Uncharted. And but they did a really good job with it. Way better than I expected. And I played it on this version, which came out in 2022. I must say, it is a very beautiful game. Runs in 4K at 60 hertz. If you want to play it at 120 for the frame rate hertz, then you can play it in 1080p. I chose to play it with better graphics, and 60 is plenty of hertz for frame rate to play the game. The game runs really smooth. I didn't really I think it did pause or have error one time on me, and I had to reset it and go back in, but overall it ran very smoothly. You also get to do some driving in the Jeep in this one, which was good. The stealth it was really good. Yeah, the hand-to-hand combat, great. But yeah, amazing game. It's, like I said, probably my least favorite in the series. But now I've actually completed the whole series. It's taken me this long. I'm happy I went back and played part 4 just recently. I had made another video about that, and now I beat Lost Legacy. So I must admit I'm very proud, and better late than never, that I went and beat the whole series. So yeah, if you don't know much about me, I've been playing video games since 1989. This is definitely one of the best series I've ever experienced. So I highly recommend to go on back and play it. It's kind of sad that this is the last game. I really hope they make some more games. There's plenty of characters, plenty of more stories to tell. I don't know if Naughty Dog just got tired of making the games. I know there's been rumors about them for a while. Obviously, they made the 2 Last of Us games, which a lot of people think are the greatest series of all time. I'm not as big on the Last of Us series. I love Uncharted. I love the first Last of Us. Second one was but we'll talk about that in another video. But if you got any questions, please ask below. Let me know if you guys have played this series and how you guys liked it. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.